once and for all, when they tell their good friends, I know he's cheating because he's cheating with me. That specializes in private investigations, 60% of men who cheat with a woman their lovers know or have met at least once. Today, friends are coming clean with their girlfriends and saying, sorry, I'm cheating with your man. Meet Rhonda. She has been cheating with her friend Beverly's boyfriend Zachary for 7 months now. And in just a moment, we'll bring them both out. But first, Rhonda, how did this all start?
Well, it started because we all live in the same town, right? And I hang out a lot, and so does Zach. And I had, we bumped into each other a few times, and, conversation, and one thing led to another.
Did you know that Zach was dating Beverly?
Mm-hmm.
Did you... Some people might say there are some lines that you just don't cross.
I didn't cross the line, he did. That was his girl, not mine.
But it was your friend.
No, well, I know who she is and she knows who I am, but we're not buddy-buddy chum-chum. And never have been.
And you say that basically the relationship between you and Zach is purely sexual.
Well, no, it's not. We don't just have sex. We hang out, we have fun together.
Mm-hmm. So you're in a relationship with him?
I don't call it that.
What would you call it?
I don't know, but not that. It's not a relationship, it's a friendship.
Whatever.
Wait. Whatever.
What are you saying? Sex partner, sex thing? It's a sex thing. Because stand up.
She knew it's a sex thing. If that was your friend, you're not really her friend.
Exactly. We're really not.
Saying,
I just know who she is.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
honey.
not wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm not. Why?
You're wrong.
Why? No, I'm not wrong. Her man is wrong.
Stand up. What would you do if this was your friend cheating with your man?
She'll get the beat down, that's all.
No, you might try to get, and see the problem with girls are every time they men cheat on them, they want to jump on the other girl. If that's your man, it's up to him to tell it, no.
But like I'm saying, you were supposed to be my friend.
But it's not like that. You fail to realize that it's not like that with me and her.
That's all I got to say.
It's not
that
you said enough because you're not even making sense. It's not like that.
Rhonda,
it's not like that.
Do you want Zach for yourself?
Excuse me?
Do you want Zachary for yourself?
No, I have a man.
Okay, Rhonda, one last question before we bring him out. Why tell her like this? Why tell her now?
Well, basically because I feel like if you mess with somebody's man, you're not supposed to be speaking to them and all of that. It should be no communication between you and her, So I just, when she see me in the store, she'll wave and I'm really not about that. I don't want to speak to her,
You just want to come clean today?
Yeah, plug her in.
Do you want to meet Beverly? Yeah. Me too. Beverly, come on out. Beverly, Rhonda has a secret. Hang on, hold up. Rhonda has a secret that she wants to tell you.
Ain't no real way to say it. I ain't gonna beat around the bush, but I'm sleeping with your man and have been for a long time.
You what?
That I'm sleeping with
What would he want? What would he want with you?
But you need to ask him that when he come out here.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean? What I said. You need to ask him that.
I'm gonna ask him when he come out.
Yeah,
I don't believe
that's.
it.
Oh, okay. Well, you will believe it.
Let me just remind you that you're on TV, so try to refrain from that language, okay?
Can I move before I get mad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do what you need to do.
Do you want to talk to Zach?
Can I move before I get mad with this hard?
Okay.
what she needs to do because she definitely don't want to hit me. So y'all do what y'all need.
Hang on. Move over. Why don't you move over? Excuse me, Rhonda, for your safety, could you please move over one seat?
You mean for her safety?
No,
Hang
not
on.
for my safety. For
All
your
right, you know what?
safety.
Hold on. Let's bring Zach out and let's talk to him. Zach, come on out.
Right? So you go with her, right?
Sit down. Please sit down. Rhonda,
I want you to straighten this.
Beverly, please sit down. So is it true, Zach, that you've been cheating with Rhonda?
It's all a part of life.
All a part of life.
That's right.
Wait,
No,
how
you're
long
gonna
is-
have to you're gonna have to straighten this out.
Well, why
All a
you
part-
want to
what-
act all out of
it's
character?
Not all like
but
that.
you
It's
sleeping
not
with your
like-
ex-man,
No,
Beverly?
it's not all
No,
like
yes,
that.
you
Don't-
are.
I'm
Y'all sleep
not
together all the
sleeping with
time.
nobody.
Don't deny it. Don't deny it, because he
I'm not
don't see
sleeping
you
with
on
anyone.
TV. You are sleeping with him, Beverly. April the 2nd, Holiday Inn Hotel. Draw yourself. Draw yourself. Draw yourself.
So wait a minute. Hang on. Are you doing this to get back at her or something?
For what?
And it's
For
her
what?
man that I'm
For
sleeping
what?
with.
No, baby.
I don't want him.
Okay, well,
He's
look.
just the money man. I don't want him.
Okay, well, look. If you
He's my money
sleeping,
man.
if
He's the money man.
look, if you
Yeah, she just talking.
if you sleeping with my man, I hope he take care of me like yours does. Okay? I really hope so.
Wait a minute.
So,
Seems
okay.
to me, in this situation, what goes around comes around. Now, Zach, you're angry. Why are you so angry?
What I'm mad about?
Are you mad? You're
For
not.
what?
I mean,
Ricky, I can't see what she see in him.
But what you saw in him, you was laying up with him. You was with him for 2 years. What did you see? Oh, really?
do you practice safe sex?
All the time. I don't know about her, but I do.
I mean, what is going to happen? I mean, who are you in a relationship with, Zach?
Both of them.
Beverly,
Zach,
is that
what-
the case?
No, not really.
Not
No.
anymore?
No, not really. He's just a money man, really. He's just a money man.
Yes, stand up, please.
Zach, you must be one powerful man. And ladies, why do y'all degrade yourself the way y'all do?
It ain't
Because
all like that. I just know what I'm
Wait.
doing.
What, y'all both know who's messing with who, and it's not worth it because Zach don't look all of that.
It ain't how you look.
Looks ain't everything. Looks ain't everything.
What's going to happen when you leave here today? Who's going to continue with whom?
I don't
I'm
want
gonna have all
I don't
both
want
of
him.
them.
I don't want him.
You don't want him.
I
She
don't
can
know.
have him?
She can have him.
What about your friendship?
Well, we was never friends like you would call friends.
I mean,
She
you
knew who
tell
I
me-
was.
you tell
Obviously
me,
not.
Ricky,
If you would
tell
cheat
me
on
every
her-
time I get an outfit, she got to get an outfit. Every time I get a guy, it's like we can
That is
cheat all
so,
the damn
that's so
time.
weak and tired, Beverly. You should have came one better than that.
No, it's
You
like
really
we always
shoulda.
compete
You
against
really
each
shoulda.
other.
You
Beverly,
really
did you
shoulda.
suspect that this was going on?
Well, I mean, it's like I really don't care. You know, I really don't care.
You did about 5 minutes ago. I mean, you were ready to
mean-
punch her out.
She just talking.
I really don't care.
That's it.
So you're through with him.
Yeah.
Stand up, ma'am.
Well, do you love him? Do either one of you love him?
I care about him.
So it's just y'all sleeping together. Both of y'all sleeping with him.
Well, I don't know what they do. You know, I'm just concerned about what I do when I'm with him. You know, I care about Zach. We have a lot of fun together. It's not just about having sex with
All
him.
right. Why don't you guys take some time, take a deep breath, and we'll check back with you at the end of the show, okay? When we come back, a girlfriend tells her good friend that since she left town, she's not only been sleeping with her boyfriend, but she's moved in with him as well. We'll be right back.
my best friend's boyfriend made a pass at me, I would definitely tell him that I didn't appreciate it. I would tell him what I thought about him, and then I would tell my best friend and advise her to break up with him.
I would probably let it slide and hope that she would realize kind of what a jerk he was.
What kind of proof do you have that your good friend's boyfriend is sleeping around? What if she tells you she knows he's sleeping around because she's sleeping with him? Meet Tamara. She says she is in love with Chuck, who is waiting backstage. The only problem is that he just happens to be the boyfriend of one of Tamara's good friends, Kim. Kim will join us in a minute and hear for herself for the first time. But Tamara, how did you get involved with Chuck in the first place?
I met him at a party, and we became real good friends, me, him, and her. And it happened. We're compatible.
It just happened?
Well, it just happened. I can't explain. We became friends, and we've got so much in common. We're just alike. Our birthdays are in the same month. And it's just...
Hot damn, no way.
Yeah.
I mean, but don't you think there are some guys that should be off limits? This was your friend's boyfriend, is your friend's boyfriend.
Well, I've had boyfriends that my friends have taken, that my friends have messed with. It wasn't meant to happen. We were there, when we took her to the airport. We went back to his apartment, had a steak dinner, and we've been together since. I was in need.
I get it. So she went bye-bye on a plane and you just moved right in.
Right.
So why are you ready to come clean today?
I've been wanting to come clean with her. I don't like the lying. I don't feel like I'm really doing anything wrong because he's doing it with me.
Mm-hmm. Do you want Chuck for yourself?
I'd like to have him for myself, yeah.
So are you ready to come clean and tell Kim your bit of news?
Yes, I am.
All right, we're going to get her. So why don't you take a deep breath. Look, she's got a big smile on her face. Are you the least bit nervous?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
You afraid she might do something rash?
Oh, no, she wouldn't do that.
All right, well, we have Kim here. Kim, come on out. Hi, Kim. Tamara has a bit of news to tell you.
Me and Chuck's been together since we've dropped you off at the airport. I've tried to let you know about it, but he don't like me telling you this because I guess he loves you too. He wants you. But I just wanted to come clean with you and let you know everything that's going on.
What do you think about that, Kim? Did you suspect anything?
We've been together all
this time.
Together.
Mm-hmm.
How long is this time? How long is it?
It's been almost 5 months.
Now,
5 months.
Apparently you went on a trip and they dropped you off at the airport, and ever since then...
Well, I moved. I moved back to where I was living before.
And he's supposed to be getting ready to be moving up there with her. But in the meantime, I've tried to tell her on the telephone. I did try to tell her. I've tried to come clean about it all this time.
So are you doing this? I mean, my wheels are turning. Are you doing this to sort of make him decide who he's going to be with? Is he going to move in with Kim, or is he going to stay with you?
I just think it'd be nice if he'd be honest.
He would have never told me.
He would have denied it. He would say I'm lying about it all.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we have Chuck here. You want to meet Chuck? Yeah. Chuck, come on out.
You sit in the middle?
Yeah.
Hi, Chuck. So what's the deal?
I'm deeply in love with Kim.
And then why are you holding her hand?
She's holding my hand.
Kim, why won't you hold his hand?
Because he's with her, obviously.
Chuck, what's your side of the story?
Okay, I was with Kim here about 2 years ago. She moved in with my roommate, and my roommate treated her bad, and so I kicked him out, and I started going out with her. And then she went back with her ex-husband, and I had to let her go because I thought it was the best thing for her at the time, because I wasn't ready to settle down. So for 2 years, she was pregnant when she went back with her ex-husband. For 2 years, I thought that was my kid. I've been eating my heart out for 2 years trying to, you know, I'm in love with her. I've been in love with her ever since.
So what makes you decide to cheat on her with Tamara?
Tamara is a very beautiful and charming young lady, and she went out of her way to make sure that she gets what she wants. You know, and the minute that the window was open for her to have what she wants, she went for it full tilt, and I was defenseless against her charms.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that Tamara got her claws in you and you were just helpless? There was nothing you could do?
I was absolutely helpless. What was I supposed to do?
If my man was cheating on me with someone else, he better have a better line than that. And Kim, I can't understand why.
I wanted to marry her before she left. I wanted to marry her then, okay?
Then why did you have that steak dinner with Tamara the night that she left? If you were so in love with her and wanted to marry her, why were you intimate with her that night?
Well, it wasn't that night. We were friends. We're very good friends. And we were all good friends. And before she left, we were all very good friends, okay? Now, so, I mean, we were all very, very, very good friends. So then she left and and she knew she was living with me, and there's just no possible way.
Kim, tell me, audience, tell me if I'm crazy, but if I were Kim, I'd be a lot angrier than she looks right now. What's going through your mind? I mean, what's going to happen after today?
I don't know. I know there's not any together.
I'm sorry?
I know those two are together. And that's all there is to it.
She's not stupid. She knew this was going to happen.
I had a feeling this was it.
She knew it was going to happen when she left, when we dropped her off the airport. She knew.
When I left them, I felt like, okay, either it's going to happen between them, or else he's going to decide that he really loves me as much as he says, and he's going to be a strong man and be a real man, and that's where he's going to stand.
Okay. Yes, what do you want to say?
Why would you bother sleeping with your friend's boyfriend? What do you get out of it? Why don't you get somebody else of your own?
Well, it wasn't meant to happen. It just, you know, I did have a boyfriend, if you want to know the truth about it.
Who do you choose? Who are you going to choose?
I want to spend the rest of my life with it. Oh, I'm sorry. I said her name.
When we come back, a friend tells her friend that not only has she been sleeping with her boyfriend for 4 years, so have a lot of other women. We'll be right back.
If I walked into a room and I saw my best friend with my boyfriend, I would tap her on the shoulder and squarely say, move over.
I say, way to go, girl. Because that means he's a great guy and she has good taste. I don't own the guy, so more power to her.
Hi, we're back. Today, friends tell their female friends to watch out for their boyfriends because they are sleeping with them. Meet Quintella. She says for 4 years she has been sleeping with her friend Mary's boyfriend. That's a long time. Mary and her boyfriend Joseph are in for the surprise of their life when Quintella spills the beans. So both people don't know, huh?
Yeah.
When did you start sleeping with Joseph?
Right after my son's father got killed. About like in the late 89, 90.
So did you know that he was involved with Mary?
Yeah.
That didn't stop you, huh?
No.
Didn't stop either of you. Do you feel that you have a right to be doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, for the first of all, we are not really friends. She stays around my house. And he was flirting with me, so I decided to flirt back with him.
So is it true that you slept with him the night that she gave birth to his child?
Well, he wanted to, but I didn't.
My. Yes, stand up, please.
Don't you feel like a slut?
Cut right to the chase.
To answer your question, no, I don't. Because for one thing, I don't know her personally. And long as he's taking care of me and my child, I'm all right.
But wait a minute, she does come around your house. I mean,
she passes around my house in her car. She doesn't even speak to me, so it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So you have no problems telling her today?
No, I don't.
All right. You ready to do it now?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go get Mary now. Boy, do you have guts, Quintella. I mean, oh my goodness. All right, we have Mary here. You ready to meet Mary? Yeah. Mary, come on out. Joining us. Now, Quintella has a little secret that she would like to share with you.
Well, Mary, I know you have an idea that, well, we call him Bam. I know you have an idea that Bam was sleeping around, and I was the one.
An idea. An idea. Honey, you wasn't fooling me. I knew it all along.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't fooling you. He was fooling you because I don't have nothing to hide from you. I don't have to agree to anything with you. He have to answer to you. I don't.
Well, that's the fact there. I can agree with you on that, but I tell you this: what you were really doing was wasting your time.
Well, not really, because as long as he was giving me his money, I was all right.
Oh my God, he was giving you money, honey?
Sure was.
How would he be able to give you money when I'm getting it all?
Don't believe that. Don't believe that.
I've been knowing this man 14 years and have been going with him 6 years, and he's still with me. So how are you getting everything?
Well, as long as he's taking care of me and my child, I wasn't saying I was getting everything. Because I really doesn't care what he gives you.
Why did you want to tell Mary today?
Huh?
Why did you want to tell her?
Because he feel to believe that he can keep doing it without anybody finding out. I don't mess with him no more, so it really doesn't matter. Because I have somebody.
And you say you can,
for one thing,
can prove that you were with him?
Huh?
Can you prove that you were with him?
Yes, I can.
How?
Because for one thing, when he has sex, he sweats a lot. Trust he does. He sweats a lot.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. How many of you, let me just take a little poll. How many of you don't sweat when you have sex?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
I mean,
wait a minute. No, it's not. I'm not saying everybody doesn't sweat. It's a certain way that he sweats. When he sweats.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Are you ready to meet Joseph? Come on, Joseph. He's coming. Joseph, thanks for being here. Quintella, why don't you share with Joseph what you just shared with us and with Mary?
I told Mary that me and you was fooling around.
tell the truth.
Yeah, tell the truth.
Were you fooling around with her? Tell the truth.
Nah.
Wait a minute. But Quintella has proof. She has proof.
Yes.
She says that she knows for a fact that she slept with you because you sweat a lot.
It's a lie.
It's a lie? You haven't been sleeping with her for the past 4 years?
4 years.
Can I say something?
Yes, please do, Mary.
There is a mark on him that has been on him since date of birth and still there. Where is this mark located?
I really don't know, but I know one thing: he has stretch marks on his behind and his stomach.
My gosh.
You don't buy it? I mean, Mary, you came out here and you said you knew that it was going on.
I knew that something was going on between them. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but I figured like this. Just because someone's telling me that, oh, she's in the car with him and she's this and that. No, okay, I socialize with a lot of guys. Don't get me wrong, but none of them disrespect him and they won't get out of the way with me. I have them with an understanding that we're just friends and that's all it is to it, okay? But there's nothing wrong with him standing up talking to a woman. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But, you know, I trust him. Okay, he may go out there. He may be flirting around. Okay, as a lot of you men do it. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that he has to be sleeping in the bed. Well, there's two types of fooling around now. You know.
Quintella, what type are you?
In the bed.
But, I mean, you're going to tell, I mean, come on here. You're going to tell us that, I mean, he's got stretch marks all over his back. He's sweating to death.
For one thing, if we wasn't sleeping around, why would I get out here and tell you we was when we wasn't? It's not like he's a damn good thing in the bed.
Oh my God.
It's not like that.
Oh, I wish we didn't have to take a break. But when we come back, she may be the godmother to her best friend's baby, but that doesn't keep her away from her best friend's man. We'll be right back.
If I had a best friend who's cheating on another very close friend of mine, I'd definitely tell them because I think honesty is really important.
I would tell because I value friendships a lot. My friends are like my family.
Nope, it's not my business, not at all. I'll just let her deal with it and let them get caught.
Who share everything, including a man. Although one friend doesn't know that yet. Meet Shardasia. She says that she wants to come clean with her best friend Levon, that she is sleeping with her man. Now, Shardasia, how did you get involved with Levon's man?
Well, it started like, I met Levon in like 4 years ago, and the next thing you know, she met her man like a year later. He came to the job. I didn't really know he was her man. He came there, he started flirting with me. So I'm the type of girl, I'm gonna flirt back. So next thing you know, he been back and forth until the third or fourth time I realized when she came out, she said, "That's Tyrell." I said, "That's Tyrell?" And so I didn't want to tell her what he was doing because it was gonna hurt her feelings. We had been close. And then, you know, after a while, he asked me, did it matter who he was? And I said, well, yeah, it matters, that's my friend. So after that, I don't know, he knew, I used to stay over by her in his house. You know, it's not really their house, but it's an apartment that their friend have. And after that, you know, things just got out of hand because she trusted me so much with him.
So were you still sleeping with him when you found out that he was hers?
I knew he was hers before we even got intimate with each other. It just happened. I know, y'all just don't understand. I'm not gonna try.
No. I mean, we don't mean to be coming down hard on you. I mean, we want to hear. No, we don't. So, Shardasia, are you still seeing him?
Well, boy. No, you don't. I don't. We stopped, but it's for a reason, and a reason we stopped.
What's the reason?
I'll say it. I'd rather say that to her.
After she comes out?
I'd rather say it to her, depending on her reaction
All
to
right,
it.
okay. Well, we're gonna get LaVon now so you can tell her. Hang on. Let's remember, everyone, that they were brave enough to come on and do this, so let's give them some respect, okay? Now, we have LaVon here. You want to meet LaVon, everyone? LaVon, come on out. Hi, LaVon. Shardasia, why don't you tell her what you have to tell her?
LaVon, you and I have been friends for like, 4 years. And, your family's like my family and all that, but, your man, he ain't all that. What you talking about? About 6 or 7 months after you and him was dealing with each other, we started becoming very, intimate with each other. And it's been going on now for the past 2 years. I tried to, get away from you when I moved to Connecticut. I tried to get away, but you found me, and it's like I said, I wanted to just get away because I didn't want to tell you. I know it hurt you, but you found me somehow. It was like, I can't continue to be your friend without you knowing this. And I like to know, does this change? I mean, I know I'm the godmother and everything of your daughter, and you my son's godmother, but I like to know what you think right now.
What do you think right now, LaVon?
What shall I think? First of all, don't think that it's all me because your man is sleeping with everybody in Brooklyn, all right? So don't think it's all me. Okay, that don't excuse what I did, all right? But it's like this. You know he cheating, all right? You know he cheating. You told me you think he cheating and all that. So don't think he's been faithful and he just did it because of me. He's a dog.
Wait a minute.
Let's get this straight. First of all, this is an ego thing, okay?
Listen.
You are lying.
Please,
you lying.
please, ladies.
You're lying.
Ladies.
Why are you lying?
Don't do it. Come on, let's go.
We'll be right back after this. LaVon, thank you for staying with us. We cut out early because you heard some terrible news, and I'm sorry that you had to hear it here. But I want you to know that violence is never the solution and won't be tolerated here, okay? What is going through your mind right now? I mean, is your friendship, she came here sincerely, I think sincerely, to tell you so that she could come clean with your friendship and not have any secrets or lies.
First, it's just the ego thing with her. She wants everything. She thinks she can have everything she wants. Me and this boy been together for 4.5 years. He been with me. She did it to other people, yes. She might have messed with him, but he not her type. So I say he ain't messing with her. That's what I'm saying. But all of it will come out.
All of it will come out. The truth will be told. All right. So now that the truth has been told, what can my guests today do with this information that their boyfriends have been sleeping with their best friends? With us right now is Carol Botwin, author of Tempted Women, Passions, Perils, and Agonies of Female Infidelity. What do you want to add today?
Well, I want to talk to LaVon. We have here 4 women who are obviously angry and upset, which is a very natural human reaction to that.
As well as they should be.
Yes, they should be. And LaVon keeps saying it didn't happen, which is very common to women in this kind of situation. They deny what's really sometimes in front of their nose because they really don't want to know. And I think LaVon and all of these women have to face the facts and decide what they want to do with the rest of their relationship. LaVon, you want to go on with this relationship?
I mean, it's something she probably has to think about.
I can't answer that question.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yes.
First of all, I think it's bad enough that men will sleep with, women who know that these guys have women and they still take it upon themselves to sleep with them. That's number one, what's wrong with all these females today. First of all, y'all gotta realize that if the man is taken, he's off limits to y'all, okay? Off limits, point blank, period. Y'all have to have more pride in yourself as women, have more scruples as women to say, how could y'all even do something like that? That's disgraceful, point blank, period.
Well,
it's
I would like to point to, as an expert here, I would also like to turn my attention to the guys involved here, because who are they to begin with? They have all these women fighting over them. They have slept with the women's best friends. What are you fighting over? Really, a guy who's going to do it again with somebody else if the other woman gets it?
Yes, Mary, what do you want to say? Yes.
Okay, just like earlier, talking to her. Okay, I said, can you prove this? Okay, I mean, it's like this movie Crush. How many of y'all seen this movie Crush? Here it is, this 28-year-old man and this 14-year-old girl setting this man up, claiming she's got all these things going on with this man.
So is that what you're saying this is?
So what I'm saying is, it's a crush thing, and it has always have been. But yet, she can't tell me anything to prove to me that she have been in bed with him. She cannot tell me anything that can prove that. Words is easily said.
Stand up, please.
Words are easily said.
For one thing, I shouldn't have to prove myself to you. I'm
You
sorry,
gotta
ask your
prove
man.
it when you stick a statement.
Ask your so-called man. Ask your so-called man. Because if it was all yours, I wouldn't be sleeping with him. For one thing, it really doesn't matter, because like I said before, as long as he taking care of me and my child, I'm all right. As long as I'm getting them ends, I'm fine. You don't get all his money. Don't believe that.
He don't have any money, so how you getting his money?
We'll be right back after this. What do you want to say?
I want to ask Joseph a question.
Hey, Joseph, we got a question for you.
Joseph, you've been quiet through this whole thing. Are you really having an affair with this lady?
Wait a minute. What was that? What was that, Joseph? Stand up and say that again, if you would.
Say
So you've never slept with this woman.
You know, Ricky.
I ain't never slept with her.
Ricky, having written also a book about male infidelity, the male motto was always deny, deny, deny.
Yes, ma'am?
I have a question for this lady right there.
Which one? There's 4 of them.
The one in the middle, the third one.
Mary.
Mary, sweetheart, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You take your man home, you work your problems out.
Oh, yes.
And you don't worry about slut like her, because they got them out
That's
there.
right. And believe this. And believe this. And believe this. Can I say something, please? Believe this. Can I answer that please?
Quintella, sit down. Mary, hang on. Yes.
I just want to say I think the problem is not with the women. The problem was with the men involved. Now, the women that were out here before, just keep in mind, there is nothing more gratifying to a man's ego than to have 2 attractive women fight over him. And they're just sitting back. Your friends are the ones that had to tell you. You're sitting up there taking the heat now from the psychiatrist, and they're just sitting there in the front row with their women. And they're the ones who are at fault.
Okay, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Stand up.
I say get rid of the friends and the men.
Wait, say that again? I don't think everybody heard. Listen to her advice, everyone.
Get rid of the friends and the men.
That's right. And with that, we'll be right back.
Closed captioning brought to you by
It should be an unwritten rule between women. You don't go after your friend's man no matter what. There are plenty of other fish in the sea, and anyway, if he's going to cheat with you, he's probably going to cheat on you down the road as well. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Promotional fees have been paid by the following: